Welcome back to Guns and Grilling, where we smoke, sear, and shoot. No politics, no nonsense, just great guns and great food. Today, we're revisiting the Military Armaments Corporation Mac IX 9mm. I've now put 1,000 rounds through it and wanted to provide you with some updates on my build. After that, we'll finish up today with a flavor-packed grilled mojo chicken. Let's get it popping. So as a reminder, the Mac IX is a Turkish-made 9mm pistol imported by SDS Arms. This one is unloaded, safe, okay? And it features a direct blowback action, comes with two SDS imports, Mac 5, MP5 pattern mags out of the box with the bolt hold, last round bolt hold open feature. Full-length Picatinny rail, M-lock handguard, tri-lug mount, plus half by 28 threads for muzzle devices and suppressors, has a 6.5-inch barrel, 16 inches overall, and it weighs about 5 pounds coming out of the box. You can watch my original review for more details. So since that last review, I've made some additional changes that I wanted to share with you, as well as some updates. So I went ahead and made it an SBR. I added some Magpul furniture to it to include the MVG vertical grip, the MOEK grip, as well as the UCS adjustable and foldable stock, which and also has two cheek risers that come with it. This stock is adjustable, multi-position, and also foldable, which is pretty cool. So easy to put in a bag or whatever you want to do. But this has been a fantastic ad. So I'm still running the Optic, and I also added a Votatu M8L G3000 lumens light laser combo, which so far has held at 0, and it's also held its co-witness with the red dot. You know, it's about $100, Amazon special, you know, cheap, but it works. And so we'll see over time if it really pans out. But you know, I like it. The light's good, the laser's good. It's got good brightness. The laser's a green dot laser, and it works pretty well. So I've enjoyed it so far. So now, with over 1,000 rounds downrange, suppressed and unsuppressed, I can report to you confidently that it's extremely reliable. I've used multiple brands of 9mm ammo, full metal jacketed, 115 grain to 147 grain subsonic, as well as hollow points. Initially, if you recall from my first review, I had some initial feeding issues, which I narrowed down to a defective magazine, which SDS replaced for me. So again, my overall pros and cons for this weapon is, number one, it's affordable. Affordable 9mm pistol option. It's got a rugged build. It's suppressor ready, whether you want to do tri-lug or use direct thread. Obviously, I'm using an attachment for my Dead Air Wolfman on here. Again, it's got the MP5 pattern magazines with the last round bolt hold open feature, modular rail system, AR control, and then when you think about some of the cons, there's really two big ones, right? And again, this was my experience only. The magazine reliability may vary. I had a bad magazine. They replaced it, so I haven't had any problems since then. Coming out of the box, it will be in a pistol configuration, so there'll be no brace, no stock, obviously, because you have to get an SBR, make it an SBR to put a stock on it. So that can be a challenge because you add some cost to it. You need to if you want to shoot it with a brace and a more supported, that you're gonna have to purchase that. So those are really the only two big cons that I found with it. Pretty easy to clean. One other tip, I like to, when I clean guns, go and tighten screws, right, to make sure that things are always tight. But other than that, easy to clean, easy to shoot, really like it. So ultimately, my final thought on this weapon is that it is an incredible buy for the money. It's reliable. It's extremely fun to shoot. I highly recommend it, and I think you'll enjoy it if you get one as well. So ultimately, I hope you found this update valuable. It's time to get up to the kitchen so we can get cracking on this tasty mojo chicken. See you there. All right, in the kitchen, good discussion on the review of the Mac IX, kind of my latest and greatest post 1,000 round shot down range. Great gun. So now we're going to get into some mojo chicken. So this one's going to be a pretty easy one, a pretty quick one. So mojo chicken, you know, it's kind of the Cuban season marinade. I don't have all the ingredients laid out because I had to make the marinade yesterday, and I've got the chicken. I'm actually going to do wings. I've got the chicken already in the bag. This has been marinating since yesterday, so it's going to be delicious. But what I'll tell you is the ingredients for this, because it's a pretty easy cook. What you need is and I'll put this in the comments as well, or you can look at the transcript from YouTube. You need a cup of orange juice. You need about a quarter cup of lime juice. I put a little pineapple juice in it as well. You need 8 cloves of garlic or minced garlic. You need a third cup of minced onion, half a teaspoon of kosher salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, a tablespoon of olive oil, and a teaspoon of dried oregano, right? That's all you need. You mix it all together, and then you basically soak your chicken. This Mojo marinade can be used for chicken, can be used for pork, but I'm using it for chicken, and again, I'm doing chicken wings. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and put this on the grill out there, and we'll talk about the time and temperature when we get out there. And then I'm gonna be ultimately serving this tonight for dinner with some probably some yellow rice. So pretty straightforward, pretty easy cook, easy marinade to make, and you know, that's it. So we'll see you outside. We'll get on the grill, and then we'll get it cooking, and then we'll do the fun part, tasting it later on. All right, so see you out there. Okay, so out here we've got the chicken ready to go here. We're gonna throw it on the grill. Got the grill heated up to about 375, right? And we're gonna put these wings on here. We're gonna let them cook until they reach the magic temperature of about 165 to 170, which is what's safe for poultry. And so we'll just lay these wings out here and let them do their thing. I'm not using any smoking wood today. I'm just using a regular oak on my Kamado here. And then, like I said, these will go until they're 165, 170, which I suspect will take about maybe an hour at this temperature, but we shall see. I can smell this marinade. It smells so darn good. So again, we'll leave this on here under just regular oak, indirect setup. It's not open to direct flame, so I've got a stone underneath here, and then we'll let this cook. We'll check on it in a little bit. And then we'll bring it in the house and we'll give it a taste. All right, we're back. Wings are off the grill. They actually took just a little under an hour to get done. They look fantastic. They smell fantastic. So let's take a quick taste. Got a little piece here. Let's see what we're working with. Yep. Insane. That marinade, that Mojo marinade, gives it that nice garlicky, citrusy, tangy taste. Absolutely delicious. So again, let me finish chewing here. Pretty easy to make. Talked about all the ingredients. Pretty quick cook. Absolutely delicious, juicy, fantastic. Give them a try on your own here. So there you have it. Another episode of Guns and Grilling. We revisited the Mac iX, which brings real rugged simplicity, customization options, great value for shooters who want an MP5 style 9mm without the premium price tag. We finished off with the delicious Mojo chicken. If you found this content enjoyable, as always, go ahead, like, subscribe, and drop a comment on your thoughts on the Mac iX or any recipe ideas that you have, anything you want to see me cook or anything you want to see me cover. Thanks again for watching, and until next time, smoke, sear, and shoot. Take care.